Storm Team 29 forecast.
Treated to another beautiful sunrise sky this morning thanks to the cloud cover. Yesterday evening we had clouds that made for a gorgeous sunset. Here's the scene this morning from Jerry Eck at Lake Monticello. And how about this vibrant color this morning as seen by Janet Braithwaite from her location to Mount Sidney, looking out toward Massanutten and out toward the Blue Ridge. So gorgeous conditions because of those clouds. And those clouds have been with us throughout much of the day. 84 is currently the number at the airport, touching only 87 for a high, but the humidity noticeably higher than where we were 24 hours ago. Dew points now primarily in the upper 60s, so you certainly can feel a little stickier out there. 84 the current reading at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, touched 89 for a high today. Dew points have come up, and as we take a look at some other readings, we've got 81 in Louisa, 80 there in Palmyra, 81 in Waynesboro, a pair of 84s in Stanton and Harrisonburg, and 81 currently in Madison. The dew points again measure moisture content in the atmosphere. These numbers continue to rise, and that'll be the case taking us into Friday. As we take a look at NBC29's Doppler radar, there are a few little returns here, so there may be a sprinkle or two coming out of that cloud deck, but for the most part it's been a largely dry afternoon. And for the rest of this evening, it should remain that way as well. It's a little bit different farther south across southwestern Virginia. There are some showers and storms south of Roanoke, but we'll be looking farther north and west for what starts to materialize around the eastern Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. Any shower thunderstorm complex here could be racing down toward the southeast as we get into the early morning hours of Friday. And those cloudiness, the clouds will have a bearing on the temperature rise, and if we see redevelopment of storms as we move into tomorrow afternoon. So overnight, we'll hold on to mostly cloudy skies, muggy conditions, upper 60s, lower 70s. There may be a stray shower. Then tomorrow, clouds should thin out for some sunshine, heat back up into the low and mid 90s. This will be the hottest day of the next 7 to 10 days, but when you factor in the humidity, those low and mid 90s will feel more like 100 to 105. So take all those precautions to stay cool here. And of course, any storm that goes up in this atmosphere tomorrow could certainly turn strong to severe. Currently a marginal risk, that's low on the scale of 1 to 5 for severe storms, is forecast across the region, the main threat being damaging wind gusts. Of course, tomorrow evening, high school football kicks off. The Friday Night Fury, kickoff temperature in the mid-80s, and again, a risk of a storm, halftime action and fourth quarter action generally in the upper 70s. The weekend starts to cool down. For the most part, largely dry on Saturday. The actual cold front comes through, and then by Sunday, we're only in the low 80s for highs. So we've got a warm front poised off to our north and west, and that is the focus for the clouds, the showers, and storms here. And of course, we'll watch any activity that develops later this evening and tonight farther upstream. That big ridge of high pressures out to the west. Look at all the hot temperatures here. It briefly moves east so that we heat up tomorrow before it starts to retreat as we move into the weekend. Franklin will become a hurricane this weekend. It's well north of Hispaniola now, and the forecast track does have it passing to the west of Bermuda, but the big swells from Franklin will be realized along the eastern seaboard starting this weekend. So here we are in the morning, lots of clouds, some weakening showers out to the west, then we'll heat up. And then there could be a few storms during the afternoon. Not everyone sees rain. That activity will fade away tomorrow evening. Saturday, the front comes through, temperatures either side of 90, and then we'll start to cool down by Sunday. Better chance of rain early next week. Mostly cloudy here for the overnight, either side of 70. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Cooler by Sunday into next week. Best chance of rain looks to be Monday. Temperatures in the upper 70s.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And of course,